The idea for Backyard Ashes came over about a 5-year period. So I think in 2001, Coxie was walking around the lake with a mate of his, and they came up with this sort of general idea about, Australia versus England, and a cat and the death of a cat and its ashes. And it sort of stuck on a bit of a napkin sketch idea for almost the better part of a decade. And then when I went to NIDA in 2008, I just said, why don't we write that screenplay? But the general idea started over the better part of a decade ago.
I think the most important decision Mark and myself made when doing the film was doing it in Wagga. I don't think we could have made it anywhere else. We wouldn't have got the support in anywhere else, I'm sure, and that's where it belonged.
Once we'd written the script, we spent probably the better part of 2009 refining the draft. That's when we brought on Anne Robinson to help out with producing.
About 3 years ago, Mark and Coxie actually came to me, called me up, I don't even know how they got my name, and asked me if I'd produce this film for them. And they'd had no track record, no films, they'd not done any short films before or anything, and I kind of went, look, I can't attach myself at the moment, but I read the script and I loved it. And so I said, so if you go and raise some money, give me a call. And about a year and a half later, they came back to me and had raised about 300 grand cash. And we went into production. That's kind of how it happened.
What sort of surprised me was that how many people wanted it, you know what I mean? Like usually when you're filming in someone's area, they're like, it's $5,000 to put down a cable, it's, you gotta have all these permits and we don't want your trucks in our street and whereas the community were like, very positive. And so it got to the point like, because I walk to set every day and I'd go past these people and then they'd be like, oh, how'd you go today, because I knew we were in town to make the film. And yeah, it was great, and have them all in all the crowd scenes, or have cameos in the film, or all people that Mark and Coxie work with in all their theatre productions. They come in and do great cameos.
I think we tried to make a very honest underdog Australian film that probably should never have been made. The situation, the things that fell in place to make this all possible are bigger than Peter and I. And I think that's present in the film. There's a lot of goodwill, there's a lot of heart behind this film that's just genuine and true. And I think we're incredibly happy with the film that we've made. We've got this quite, humorous, heartfelt, simple little Australian film that we hope people get behind and just enjoy and can share with their family, and then it makes them want to get out there and have a barbecue and play some backyard cricket together. We're not trying to change the world, we're just trying to capture a little bit of Australian life and have a good time doing it.